When you're learning a second language, one of the things that you need to pay particular attention is when we have a concept that exists in one language and not in the other. And today we're going to talk about the personal a. And the personal a is used when the object of a verb is a person. Then we place an a after the verb. So when the object of a verb is a person, we place an a after the verb. Now, part of the trouble is that this doesn't exist in English, and there's no direct translation. So really the best thing that we can do is try a few examples. Okay, so number one, I call my friend Shakira. So I call. Who is receiving the action of the calling? So I'm calling. Who is receiving that? Shakira. Well, she is a person, so she is the object receiving that. Well, that means I need to put an a. Done. Okay, number two. She is waiting for the students. So esperar means to wait for. Okay, so she is doing the waiting, and the object of the verb, or what is receiving the action of the verb, is the students. That's person. We're going to put an a. So far, so good. All right, so again, esperar, which means to wait for. So she is waiting for the bus. So the object receiving the waiting is the bus. But the bus, that's not a person. So I don't need to put anything in there. I just leave it right there. Espera el autobús. 4. Paco mira la televisión. So Paco is watching TV. What is he watching? He's watching TV. So the object of the verb is the television. Is the television a person? No. So I don't need the personal a here. But if I were to say, Paco is watching his novia, right? So maybe she's in a ballet and she's dancing and he's going to watch her. So he's watching. Who is receiving the action of that watching? The novia. A novia is a person. And when we have a person, we need to put in an a. 6. Invitamos. So we invite the kids to the concert. So we invite. So what you want to ask yourself? We're inviting kids to what? To the concert. And so the object of the inviting is a person. Yeah, we're going to need an a. So the personal a we use when the object, or what receives the action of the verb, is a person. Then we put the a after the verb. Now there are a couple exceptions. We don't use the a with tener. So like, I have a girlfriend, tengo una novia. Tengo dos amigos. Tengo muchos estudiantes. So we don't use a. The second thing is with collective nouns. So those would be things like la familia or la clase. Right, so collective means this one noun represents a lot of people. So let's go back and look at this example in the context of what we had, and we'll just look at number 6 again. And if I had invitamos, well, we know that in number 6a, and we'll call this one 6b, we did have to use it because the chicos. But la clase is our collective noun. And with our collective noun, we don't use it. So we wouldn't put the personal a in there. Okay, the personal a. Use it when the object of the verb is a person or something that you are personifying or giving human qualities. Okay, go out, practice, try it. Let me know. Suerte.